Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. Jeffrey Cooperstein here for a watch party between the Dallas Mavericks and the Detroit Pistons. And this one is sort of a big one for the Mavericks. It's a big litmus test facing one of the best teams in the NBA. The Detroit Pistons come into this game 20-5, one of the best squads in the East, a true contender in the Eastern Conference, and the Mavericks playing much better basketball lately, although the loss against the Utah Jazz was infuriating for multiple reasons. But you have a big test tonight against Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren. You have a bunch of guys on that team that are really, really solid role players. And, of course, Cade is making himself one of the best players in the NBA. Appreciate all of y'all for tuning in to today's show, no matter where you are or how you're watching. Always appreciate the love you guys show me over here at Mavericks Today. You guys know how we go by now. It's been a while since we have done a watch party here. We've had a lot of just different, complications at Chat Sports and a lot of different things going on to where we weren't able to get a watch party done. But tonight, we are back and we are at it. So, without further ado, shout out your city down there in the comment section. Let me know where the real ones are watching from. I see Ty Man the Buckeye. I see Jamarion West. I see Rich. I see Mamba. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ty Man watching from Ohio. Mamba, what is going on, everybody? Hope you're all enjoying your Thursday evening. There's a good Thursday night football game going on as well between the Rams and the Seahawks. And the Stars also play later tonight as well. It's a big sports night here in Dallas-Fort Worth. Mumbo watching from Maryland. Shout out to the DMV. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, man, this is a big one. Anthony Davis decided that he's actually going to grace us with our presence tonight and is going to play. So that's a positive thing there. Cooper Flagg playing great basketball lately. And hopefully the Mavericks can come away with the win playing against one of the best teams in the NBA, like I said. Mambo watching from Maryland. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. Make sure I get this. Cool. Cool. Yeah, Mavs coming in, they've won 5 of their last 7 games, and it certainly could have been better if this team was able to finish what they started against the Utah Jazz. That was an extremely frustrating loss for the Mavs, up 8 with 3.5 minutes left, and they just couldn't get it done. Ended up losing in overtime. Cooper Flagg had 42 in that one, but for all intents and purposes, they let that one go away. And that would have been really nice because then it would have been a 5-game winning streak. It would have been you won 6 of 7. So it would have been very, very good to win that game in Utah, a place where they really struggle to win. And against a really good team tonight at home, I expect the Mavericks to put together a good performance with Anthony Davis playing. So hopefully they can get that done. We'll get to the rest of today's pregame here in just a moment as tip-off is in about 15 minutes. But I do need to tell you guys about our sponsor of today's show, which, of course, is Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every single day, but on Prize Picks, making those right decisions can get you paid. This time of year, you're making decisions on what to eat, what gifts to buy, what games to watch. Well, your right decisions on Prize Picks, like I said, can get you paid. Prize Picks is super easy to play. All you do is just pick more or less on at least 2 to 6 players' stat projections. You can watch your winnings roll in. I've absolutely loved playing Prize Picks in Texas. It's one of my favorite things to do, and they do have a new feature offering early payouts, meaning if your lineup is off to a hot start, you can cash in even before the game ends. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. Prize Picks offer Venmo, Apple Pay, and Cash App for quick and easy deposits and withdrawals into your account this sports season. Here is my projection for tonight's Mavericks versus Pistons game. Taking the more on Anthony Davis, field goals made at 8.5. The more on Cade Cunningham, points plus assists at 36.5. And the more on Cooper Flagg, points at 18. You can copy my picks or make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It is good to be right. That link will be in the comments and description of today's show. We, of course, appreciate PrizePicks for sponsoring this episode of Mavericks Today. Shout out to our homies over at PrizePicks, and let me know who you got down in the comment section. DAL for the Mavs, DET for the Detroit Pistons. It's also our live poll where we have 90% of y'all are saying the Mavs are going to beat the Pistons. And I hope they can, man. It feels like this team is sort of getting on the right track lately, and this would go a long way into continuing that direction that they're pushing. And I do think they're pushing in the right direction. I do think they're playing better basketball. I do think that this team has a cohesiveness about them. And I would like that to continue against a very good team tonight. Jamarion West in the building. What's good? Ty Man typing his DAL for the Mavs as usual. Ty Man, you bopping around all of the chats tonight? Seahawks, Knicks, Heat, myself. You got all four of them up? Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's look at the official starting lineup for the Mavericks. I believe it is what I projected. Let me go double check on that, though. Yes, it is. Ryan Nembhard will start at point guard with Cooper Flagg, Naji Marshall, PJ Washington, and Anthony Davis. That will be your starting five for the Mavericks tonight, and that is the starting five that they've kind of run with over these last few games or so. And I kind of like it. I mean, you put a point guard out there next to three really athletic wings, and then Anthony Davis at the five, which, make no mistake, is absolutely where AD should play. It looks a lot better. You bring Klay Thompson off the bench. You have a little more depth on the bench. You bring Daniel Gafford off the bench as well. D'Angelo Russell, if he graces us with his presence. Brandon Williams. Like, this is a super athletic lineup, but that can also score a little bit as well because you have the playmaking of Flagg. You have the playmaking of Nembhard. And so it's a more well-balanced lineup than what they were playing earlier with Cooper Flagg at point guard and them trying out that experiment. And basically once that experiment ended and once the Mavericks basically figured out Ryan Nembhard, hey, that guy's pretty good, then they went and they started playing better on the offensive end of the court as well. Nembhard's absolutely a hidden talent there, Mamba. I mean, they are going to absolutely move Nembhard off of that two-way contract, and they are going to make him a full-time member of this Mavericks 15-man roster. It's only a matter of time before that happens. It's just a matter of how they get that done. The Mavericks make a trade and free up a roster spot. That's the easiest way. They could cut Dante Exum in January and do that. There's a bunch of different avenues they can do as far as getting Nembhard on the 15-man roster, which they're going to have to do because he will run out of games by February 22nd if they do not get Nembhard off of the two-way contract and on a standard roster spot. And the Mavericks certainly cannot afford that. So they will have him on the 15. It's just a matter of how they do it and when they do it, essentially. It won't be before like the middle/end of January. That we do know. Cooper Flagg had an incredible game against the Utah Jazz. 42 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks. The youngest player in NBA history to score 40 points. Absolutely incredible game from Flagg, but damn shame that it got spoiled. It got spoiled by the Mavs pissing away the lead. Tweeting out something real quick. Sports. go. All right. Just had to tweet out the link real quick. You can go give me a follow on Twitter at Jeff_Coop27 if you haven't already. As we are about 10 minutes away from this game getting underway. Predict the score for me down in the comment section of Mavs and Pistons. I am going to go with, let's go, Mavs 105, Pistons 101. Think it's going to be a close game, and I think the Mavs are going to get it done. Think the Mavs are going to get it done tonight. Against a team that, if they did get it done, would be an excellent win. There's no question about that. It would be an excellent dub if they were to get that done. Really? Hit that thumbs up icon as well if you haven't already. Free and easy way to help out the channel. The more likes we get, the more YouTube will send this video to other Mavs fans. We're trying to make this the biggest Mavs fan community out there on YouTube right now. So hit that thumbs up icon if you have not already. We appreciate all of the support as we are about 6-ish minutes away from tip-off at the American Airlines Center. Let's go Pistons, says Graham Ritter. Let's go Pistons. Nah, you can hang out in here, Graham. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for hanging out with us tonight. Let's get it, man. The Pistons have been bad for a long, long time, but they are the up-and-coming team in the East this year. They kind of remind me of the Cavs from a couple of years ago, who were a little ahead of their time, but not quite ready to compete. I think that's where the Pistons are right now. Are the Pistons truly ready to compete in the Eastern Conference? I don't know. But with that being said, they're a very good, young, exciting team with a lot of good, young, exciting pieces. So we'll see how the Mavs match up against one of the better regular season teams, at least, in the league. I don't think they're number one. The Pistons are not number one, but appreciate you nonetheless. Oh no, you got bots in the chat. Never want the bots in the chat, man. That's always the worst. Always the worst. We're about 4 minutes away from tip-off now, maybe less than that, as the Mavericks love a nice 7:40 tip-off, even when they say 7:30. Why can't you just be honest and say 7:40? I don't know. Yes, I know they're first in the East at 21-5, but I'm saying I don't know if they are the best team in the Eastern Conference. I don't know if they're the best team in the Eastern Conference right now. When it comes to the regular season, absolutely. When it comes to the playoffs, the going gets tough. Are they really the best team? Don't know. I don't know. Alrighty. Looks like we are getting ready to go. Appreciate all y'all for hitting that thumbs up icon as well. And if you are ready for tip-off, type those me's. Type those me's down in the comments. Man, I'm ready for this game. I've been the game on Monday really angered me. Really pissed me off. And I'm excited that they get another chance to go at it. They get another chance. Ty Man, the Buckeye, typing his me's. Appreciate you, my man. I'm excited they get another chance to go at it. It's been a long 72 hours since the squad played, and I wish they kind of like had a back-to-back, or I wish they at least played yesterday. Long layover. Shout out, Graham. Come on, man. Let's get it going. Mavs have been decent at home this year as well. They played the Thunder really close. They should have beat a couple more teams than they have. They have obviously played the most clutch minutes of anybody in the league this year. Cooper Flagg has like the highest usage rate of anybody in the clutch this year. This is a team that has played a lot of close games, and unfortunately, it hasn't gone their way for the most part. With youth comes inexperience. With inexperience, unfortunately, comes a lot of clutch losses. So that's something that they have to work out. Anthony Davis will certainly help them in the clutch. They didn't have him in Utah. And what happened? The 2 Utah big men went off, and they destroyed the Mavericks en route to a comeback. So unreal. That game just annoyed me to no end. But we are on to this game here as they get set for tip-off. Cade Cunningham, the Arlington, Texas native. Shout out to Cade. He got his number retired last night at Arlington Bowie High School. So appreciate Cade for all he did for Dallas-Fort Worth. He obviously played at Montverde as well. 2020 Montverde, that's Cade and him? He's a Dallas native, though, and he has kind of like openly said that he's a Mavs fan. And when he's not playing, he loves the Mavs. So I like Cade Cunningham, and I'm excited to watch him tonight. Him coming out of the draft when he went to Oklahoma State, and he was the surefire number 1 overall pick, ended up obviously going to Detroit. He was the first player that people were comparing Luka Doncic to. Like, that was his draft comp, and that's what I saw him as the most, was a Luka Doncic type player. That's kind of what he's turned into. I mean, he is a damn good hooper. And it ought to be a fun game tonight. Want to see some Cooper Flagg on Cade Cunningham. One-on-one matchups there. Brent Workman in the chat. Yes, sir. Shout out to Brent Workman. He's a Mavericks Today, real one. Hope you're doing well, Brent. Appreciate you for tuning into the show. Because we're finally getting ready to get going. I mean, the Mavs have no respect for anybody's time whatsoever. It's so annoying. Start the game at 7:30, AAC. Absurd. Finally about to get underway, though, nonetheless. Beautiful night and weekend in Dallas, Texas. All right, the starting 5. Ryan Nembhard, Naji Marshall, Anthony Davis, PJ Washington, and Cooper Flagg. For the Pistons, it is Cade Cunningham, Duncan Robinson, Jalen Duren, Tobias Harris, and Asar Thompson for Detroit. And the Mavericks are in their Navy Jordan uniforms, which leads me to believe the Pistons are in their traditional white uniforms, as they are. Finally about to get tipped off here at the AAC. Anthony Davis and Jalen Duren in the center circle. And we are about to get off and running here at the American Airlines Center. Duren wins the tip, and off we go. Finally off we go. Duncan Robinson swings it over to Cade. Now it's down low to Duren. Duren has Marshall on him. Duren with the jump hook. It's no good. Thompson, the offensive rebound. No good. Anthony Davis grabs it, but he steps out of bounds. Ugh, brutal. AD steps out of bounds. So it will be Pistons basketball. Our goal, by the way, is to get to 33,000 subs as soon as we can. Hit that subscribe button for free daily Mavericks news and rumors. The inbounds pass is stolen by Naji Marshall. Mavs have a chance to get first crack at it. Here's Cooper Flagg. He gets it over to PJ Washington on the right wing. Now it's with Marshall at the top of the key. He will drive with his left, get past Cade Cunningham, and lay it up and in for the first shot of the game. Nice move by Naji Marshall to get past Cade Cunningham there. Very nice move. Oh, no. Last play, not quite going yet. That's all right. You want the Mavs to beat the Pistons, like the video right now. Marshall, left wing 3 is no good. It's rebounded by Cade. Cade up the court to Duren. Duran Euro steps on Anthony Davis with the left, blocked by Cooper Flagg. Flagg goes up. He finds Marshall in transition, down low to Washington, who misses the layup. Tobias Harris the other way. Cunningham in the lane, high off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound to Sar Thompson. Mavs can't finish at the rim, man. Mavs couldn't finish at the rim. Brutal. Here's AD with the left in the lane. Fadeaway from 14. That one's long. Duncan Robinson, the rebound. Now it's with Cade. Cunningham gets a screen from Duran. Now it's over to Duncan. Asar Thompson gets it in the lane. He'll pull up from 10. That one rims out. The rebound goes to PJ. Nembhard quickly up the court to Davis. Tried to throw an alley-oop for him. Davis wasn't ready. But Davis will kick it out to PJ for 3. That one's long. Offensive rebound, Flagg. And it's out of bounds off of Detroit. Will be Mavs basketball. Okay, interesting. And the Mavs are about to inbound it from the right hash. Pistons have a 4-2 lead here. I think JB Bickerstaff might have just gotten teed up. Did he? What are we waiting on? No, we're not. Marshall finally has the ball. He inbounds it to Nembhard. Nembhard gets the switch, gets the screen from Davis. He puts up a teardrop. No good. Tobias Harris with the board for Detroit. Now Cade with the transition 3 for the Pistons. That one's no good. Out of bounds off of Jalen Duran. And it's going to be Mavs ball. Nembhard will bring it up for Dallas. Nembhard in the lane with the left. Knifes his way with the right. Spins, turns to Marshall. Marshall in the lane now. He'll put it up. He got fouled by Duncan Robinson, but no call. And a nice move by Naji Marshall to get himself free. Robinson with it on the right wing. He'll find a free way to the lane and puts in a reverse layup. Mavs in transition. Ryan Nembhard with the quick bucket to tie it up at 6. Little back and forth here. Six to 6 here. 8:48 left in the first quarter. Just trying to get the play-by-play working here, which it is not. Nice. There we go. Nembhard with it now. Nembhard over to Flagg. Flagg back to Davis. Davis between the legs has Tobias Harris on him. Davis backs him down. Puts it up with the right. Short. PJ Washington slams it home on the offensive rebound tip dunk to give the Mavs an 8-7 lead. Jalen Duran on the other end finds himself right under the rim for an easy deuce. And a foul is called on Asar Thompson on the other end of the court. Marshall inbounds it to Flagg. Coop goes up and throws it down. Cooper Flagg with the tomahawk dunk. Oh, that was nasty. That was nasty as Flagg asserts his dominance on the Detroit Pistons. Shot no good on the other end. Washington in transition for three. Yes, sir. PJ Washington converts from three-point range. Cade Cunningham on the other end for three. That one's no good. Cooper Flagg the rebound. Mavs with the 4-point lead, chance to increase it. Marshall in the lane, fouled, and one! Naji Marshall is going to the line for a three-point play to try to give the Mavs a early 7-point lead here against the 21-5 Detroit Pistons. What up, John Pierce? Can't trade AD, and you can't play him either. You have to play him. What do you mean? You have to play him. Here is Duren at the top. Duren dribble hands off to Cade. Now it's with Tobias Harris for three. That one rims out. AD grabs the board. Up the court goes Nembhard. Ryan Nembhard, Euro step to the lane, off the glass, and in. Timeout, Detroit. Timeout, Detroit, as the Mavericks open up an early 9-point lead, doubling up the Pistons, 18-9. Let's go. Come on, man. Strong start for the Mavericks. Strong start for the Mavericks. That's what I like to see from this team, man. That's what I like to see from this team. That's what I need to see from this team. Let's go. No, that Ryan Nembhard, his brother, Jay. Christie has not played yet. Max has not played yet. Great start for the Mavs here in the first 5 minutes of the game. Feel very, very good about how they've played so far. Aggressive on the offensive end. Cooper Flagg going to the rim, throwing down a tomahawk. Naji Marshall being aggressive and going to the rim. The one who hasn't played well, number 3, Anthony Davis. 0 of 2 from the field so far. AD just finds ways to... He annoys me to no end. What up, Justin? How you doing? Appreciate you for tuning into the show. Real one. Great start for the Mavs, man. I'm very, very encouraged from what I'm seeing. And this is just kind of a continuation of how they've been playing lately. Like, this is a continuation of how good, frankly, they've been over the last couple of weeks. And it feels like they're just playing with a lot of confidence. They are playing with a lot of purpose. They are playing with a lot of pace. And I really like what I'm seeing from this Dallas Mavericks team, man. I really, really do. All right, back into action. Tobias Harris grabs the ball. He will bring it up for Detroit. Gets it into the hands of Cade Cunningham. Duren Double dribble. They don't call it. They say it was tipped. Now Cade has it with 5 on the shot clock. He puts it up. That one's no good. Anthony Davis can't grab the rebound. Unbelievable, man. AD is something else, let me tell you. AD is something else. Pistons will inbound it here. Now it's with Cade. Cade over to Jaden Ivey, who has checked in. Ivey with the right-hand layup and good. As the Mavs give up a second chance point that, frankly, they shouldn't have given up. That should not have been a basket that the Mavericks had. AD needs to come down with that rebound, plain and simple. Here's Anthony Davis. With it on the other end now. He'll lay it up. No good, but he gets fouled. And AD will go to the line here. AD will go to the line for 2. First one is good. Nembhard will check out as Max Christie checks in for the first sub of the game for Dallas. Brandon Williams also in after a short stint out with an injury. Both free throws are good. 20-11, the Mavericks lead. What up, Cash? Great start for the Mavs indeed, my friend. Yes, sir. And Naji Marshall fouls Cade Cunningham. Trying to go over a screen. Side out of bounds. Cade will give it into Jaden Ivey. Ivey over to Isaiah Stewart, who has checked in for Detroit. Isaiah Stewart, longtime Mavs trade target. Longtime Mavs trade target. He will put it up, or excuse me, he passes it to Duren, and Duren will put it up and in. Nice assist there by Isaiah Stewart. 20-13, Mavericks lead here. 5:25 remaining in the quarter. Davis, dribble hands off to Williams. Williams tries to cross Cade up. Cade has the big size advantage there. He gets it over to AD now. AD jab steps. He gets double teamed. Now it's with Williams. 10 on the shot clock. Step back from Brandon Williams from 15. He hits it. That was not a well-advised shot, I'll say, as he stepped back on the much larger Isaiah Stewart. But he got it to go. And the Mavs are 9 of 15 from the field. Scorching hot start for the Mavericks. Scorching hot start for the Mavericks. Cunningham gets it in. Now it goes right back to him. He passes it out to Duren. Duren, oh, what a move. The spin, he couldn't finish the layup as Thompson does, but oh man, what a move that was. Christie gets it over to Flagg. Now it's with Williams. Pistons in his zone, and the Mavs are trying to stretch them out. Flagg finds Davis. Davis in the lane, lays it up. No good. I'm tired of Anthony Davis. Tired of him. Isaiah Stewart with the pass in the lane. Puts it up and in with the foul, and just like that, the Mavericks lead of 9 is down to 5, with Thompson going to the line for a three-point play to make it 4. Not good. AD can't buy a bucket, of course. Don't know why I put the... Don't know why I put the more than 8.5 field goals made in my prize picks. That seems to be a poor decision by yours truly. And Brandon Williams gets it stolen. It's up to Thompson. Thompson throws it to Cade for an alley-oop, and it's a 2-point game. Just like that, the Mavs lead evaporates. And it's a 22-20 ball game. What a joke. What a freaking joke. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Well, while we are at a TV timeout, I'll take this opportunity to tell you guys about our sponsor, which is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. You and I make decisions every single day, what gifts to buy, what to drink, what to eat, what games to watch. Well, making those right decisions on PrizePicks can get you paid. Don't miss on any of the action with America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, PrizePicks. Super easy to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 to 6 player stat projections. You can watch your winnings roll in. They now offer early payouts as well. That's a new feature on PrizePicks, meaning if your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may have the option to cash out even before the game finishes. I do have a PrizePicks projection tonight, and got to be honest, not feeling too confident about it because the more on Anthony Davis, he is at 0. Cade Cunningham is off to a good start, though, and I took the more on his points and assists. I also took the more on Cooper Flagg points at 18.5. You can copy my picks or make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It is good to be right. What up, Neil McCoy? What's going on, my guy? Give me a State of the Union on the Mavs. Ooh, all right. State of the Union on the Mavs. They are playing better basketball lately. It feels like they are coming together as a team, and they're starting to come into their own. They've won 5 of their last 7. It was a very bad loss against the Utah Jazz the other night, and they had an 8-point lead with 3.5 minutes left, and they couldn't bring that one home, ended up losing in overtime. So that was a little rough. But overall, I think they are certainly improving day by day. Are they a good team? I don't know. Are they the worst team in the NBA that started out the season? They absolutely are not. Can they eventually be in the play-in? I think they can. They have to continue on this trajectory that they're on, though. And yeah, that Utah game was a little blip on the radar for sure. What up, Mike Griffith? Papuncho, is AD okay? I mean, he's playing. Yes. That's a game-by-game question, though. Karis LeVert checked in for Detroit. Daniel Gafford checked in for the Mavs. Here's Flagg out of the timeout. Cooper Flagg, he gets it. He will go across the lane, fading, shooting, and scoring. Cooper Flagg on Jalen Duren. He's wincing up the court, though. Hope everything's okay with Flagg. Klay Thompson is in for the game as well. Into the game for the Mavs. Duren at the free throw line. Passes it back out to Cade. Cade down low to Duren. Duren strong in the lane. Blocked by Gafford. But it's right into the hands of Isaiah Stewart. He'll throw it back down low to Duren for a second chance. Duren will have to pull it with the shot clock expiring, and he hits it. Oh, man. Mavs played great defense there for 23 seconds. Duren just made a good shot. That's all. Flagg. Step back 3 for Coop. That one's long. And good box out by Isaiah Stewart to not let Gafford get the O board there. Down low is Duren. He will spin with the jump hook. No good. Stewart tries to come down with the rebound, but it goes right into the hands of Max Christie. Christie will corral it and bring it up the court for Dallas. With the left, Max finds Klay. Klay gets it to Gafford, and Gafford turns it over. Jaden Ivey up the court now. Ivey, right-hand layup is no good. Falls off the rim. Duren will go up, and he will get fouled. Go to the free throw line here. Mavs started out 9 of 15. They are not nearly as hot now. Not nearly as hot now. That's the question, Neil McCoy. Fight tooth and nail for a 7 through 9 seed or tank? You know what the answer is going to be from the Mavericks and these players, and that is to fight tooth and nail for the 7 through 9 seed. And I can't blame them. You know, I personally hate the premise of tanking. I think it sucks. I think it's awful basketball to watch. And I would rather them try to go out and win every game. And by the looks of it, it seems like they are going to be like about a 500 team for the rest of the season, which unfortunately will not get them where they need to be. Second free throw was missed, and the Mavericks bring it up the court, but Jalen Duren commits a foul there. Shout out to everybody watching. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up icon. It's a free and easy way to help out the channel. We greatly appreciate all of the support y'all are bringing me. Mavs are in the bonus here, so Max Christie is going to go to the free throw line. Max puts the first up and in. Interesting move. Christie was in the starting lineup for the longest time, but now they're starting Marshall, Flagg, and Washington. So Christie comes off the bench, and I think he's doing pretty solid in that role. I do think he's doing pretty solid in that role. Christie converts the pairs. He gives the Mavs a 3-point lead here with 2:49 left in the first quarter. Ivy will initiate the offense for Detroit. Duncan Robinson has it for the Pistons. He will drive right. He will put it up off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound. Isaiah Stewart up with the left and score. Got to rebound better, fellas. Got to rebound better on the defensive glass. Detroit has 11 second chance points already in this game. 11 second chance points already in this game, man. Can't have it. Cannot have it. Fortunately, Brandon Williams is fouled on the other end, and he goes to the free throw line because the Mavericks are in the bonus with 2:23 left here in the first. Really like how Brandon Williams has played this year as well, as he continues his great performance from last year after the trade. Williams makes that first free throw. Misses the second, though. Former Texas Longhorn signee Ronald Holland with the rebound for Detroit, as he's playing better lately for them in their rotation. Isaiah Stewart gets it to LeVert. Karras on the left side. He knifes his way into the lane, kicks it out to Duncan Robinson for three. That one's no good. That was a great play, though, by Detroit to get Robinson an open look here. Klay Thompson with the rebound. He finds P.J. Washington. Washington in the lane with the left. Teardrop with the right. Puts it in. Nice move by P.J. Nice move by P.J. there. Here is LeVert. Karras, Euro step, lays it up and in. A great move by Karras LeVert. He falls. D'Angelo Russell is in for the Mavericks now. As they had numbers, it was 5-on-4. Still is 5-on-4, but LeVert ends up getting back. And Williams will put it up. No call. It was clearly a foul. He scores it. Should have been a three-point play. Nonetheless, LeVert on the other end, he will pull up from three. Way off. That one didn't even hit rim. Hit the left side of the backboard. Down the court goes PJ. He pulls up for three in transition and hits it. Gets it to go. They're calling it a two. He must have stepped on the line there, so we'll review that one at the end of the quarter. For now, the Mavs have a 6-point lead. Here's Holland. He'll drive. He's blocked by Daniel Gafford. Mavs up in transition. Washington with it. Now it's with Russell. Russell to Williams. Out to Klay. Thompson shot fake. In the lane. To Gafford. Down low. Gaff puts it up and gets fouled. We'll go to the free throw line. Great defense into offense by the Mavericks. Complementary basketball is what they're playing at the moment. And the Pistons will have a chance for a 2-for-1, but not before Gafford shoots two free throws. A great block by Gaff on Ron Holland at the other end. Really good block by Gaff there. Gafford, historically about a 72-73% free throw shooter, makes the first. Can Gaff to convert the pair? He does. 35-27. Mavs get almost all of their lead back here. Close the quarter strong, boys. Close the quarter strong. Pistons will go 2 for 1. Here's Jaden Ivey. He gets it to LeVert, guarded by Williams. Back over to Ivey for 3, and he hits it. Pistons get a 3 for 1, not a 2 for 1. And the Mavs will try to bleed the clock here and hold for 1 shot, but there's about a 9-second difference between the game and shot clock. Gafford's going to come. They set a double screen as Thompson sets a ghost screen. He gets wide open for a 3, a shot fake, and misses off the front of the rim. That was a great set play by the Mavericks. Thompson just couldn't convert here. Pistons will have the last shot with 10. D'Angelo Russell guarding the ball of Karis LeVert. Duncan Robinson sets a screen for LeVert. LeVert with it. He will put it up as time expires. No good. And that will do it for the end of the first quarter. The Mavericks lead 35-30 after 1. Solid first quarter for the Mavs. I loved how they played at the start. Not a great middle of that quarter, but a very solid end to the quarter as Dallas will take a 5-point lead into quarter number 2. Grade the Mavs performance so far down in the comment section. A, B, C, D, or F. I'm going to give me a B. Not a B plus, not a B minus. I'm going to take a B though. Think they've been all right. Again, great. If we're looking at it like a hockey game, great opening frame, poor middle frame, good end frame. That's a B in general for me. Richie saying B. Tyman, the Buckeyes, saying B. Tyman, what's the score in that football game? If you're still here, let me know. Brent Workman going B minus. I was leaning B minus, but I settled on B. I was being a little optimistic there. I think that's what it is to be. It's a B minus. It was a B minus or a B minus first quarter. Let's go get an A second quarter. Get out to a double-digit lead by halftime. I think that's what we're looking for, ideally. That's what we're looking for, ideally. Mavs have played better hoops lately, man. They really have. 7-6. Ugh. Ugly game. It's not what we expected. Not what we expected. This is about the game I expected between the Mavs and Pistons, though. Mavs offense has really taken a step in the right direction since they started playing a point guard. Go figure. Go figure. Klay Thompson's having a great month. In the last 9 games, he's averaging over 14 points, shooting 40+% from three-point land. That's exactly what you need from Captain Klay. It's kind of a mirror image of what happened last season, where Klay started out really slow, then he got really hot. Here's Ryan Nembhard back in the game. He finds Klay on a curl. Thompson in the lane. Nice little finger roll from about 7 feet, and he gets it to go to give the Mavs a 7-point lead here. Cade is checked back in. He gets it stolen by PJ. Up the court goes D'Angelo Russell. Russell gets it to AD, who is back as well. Russell crosses, rejects the AD screen. He'll go up with the right. He scores it. Mavs back up 9, their largest lead of the game, equaling it. Isaiah Stewart, transition 3, knocks it down. Let's see if the Mavs can get over that double-digit hump here. Nembhard finds Klay. Really aggressive defense by LeVert. Mavs end up getting it stolen by Holland. 2-on-1, LeVert, Holland. LeVert smokes the layup, but Ron Holland grabs the offensive rebound. Blocked by Washington. Great transition defense by PJ to come back and save the day, as that was a free 2 points for the Pistons there. I can't believe they didn't convert that. Oh, PJ touched the rim. It's going to be a goaltend. Washington touched the rim on the block. Gonna count. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Thought that was great transition D. Thought that was great transition D, but turns out is that a technical? Yeah, I guess it is. And Cade will get it to go. The inbound to Nembhard. Nembhard finds Thompson. Here's Clay with Davis. Davis puts it up, still looking for his first points of the game. Shocker, it's no good. You guys can't tell I'm not the biggest Anthony Davis fan. He makes a great defensive play on the other end, though, and forces the miss. Here come the Mavs in transition with Russell. Russell finds Ryan Nembhard. Nembhard left his feet, but finds, nope, he traveled. That is the golden rule. The golden rule when you have the basketball. Never leave your feet unless you are ready to shoot. Nembhard left his feet. Couldn't come down in time. That is a travel. Shout out Mike Griffith. Back to a 3-point game. Cunningham drops it down to Stewart. Stewart jab steps. Davis knocks it off of Stewart's foot out of bounds. Another good defensive play made by AD. He's impacting the game positively on defense. Can he do something on offense, please? Preferably score 8 field goals so I can make some money tonight with Prize Picks. I would like that very much. Nembhard's got it. He picks up his dribble. Now he finds D'Angelo Russell. Russell, no offensive movement from the Mavericks. Davis comes to set a screen. Russell with the crossover. The pocket pass is stolen by Javonte Green, who trips. Ron Holland gets it, and he's fouled by Clay. Sloppy hoops. Mike, you're all good, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Referee John Goebel going to give Javonte Green the ball to inbound for Detroit. It was a hard foul by Clay there. Green to inbound from the right hash. He gets it into Cade. Cunningham guarded by Washington. Cunningham with the left into the lane. Pro hops. Fades. Blocked by AD! AD up to Clay. In transition are the Mavs. The Pistons do a good job of getting back. And there is a foul called. And Anthony Davis is gimpy. I mean, Anthony Davis is absolutely impacting the game on defense here. He just can't buy a shot at the moment. AD seems to be fine as he gets the inbound pass from PJ. Now he gets it to Nembhard. He'll come set a screen for him. Nembhard picks up his dribble once again. He finds D'Angelo Russell in the left corner for 3. That one's no good. The rebound to Green. I don't love how the offense is looking for the Mavs right now. It's a little stagnant at the moment. Cade Cunningham finds Levert. Now it's over to Ron Holland for 3. That one's no good. Holland is not a shooter whatsoever as AD grabs the rebound here. Nembhard to Washington. Quick trigger from Washington. That one barely grazes the rim. Ugh. Ugly offense right now. Holland to Levert. Now it's with Stewart in the lane. Stewart on Davis. Gets it to go. That was a nice offensive move there by Isaiah Stewart. And a timeout is called by Jason Kidd and the Dallas Mavericks. It is a 1-point game between the Mavs and Pistons. Mavs still lead 39-38. Mavs still lead 39-38. And we are at a TV timeout here as Jason Kidd wanted to talk things over with his staff and the Mavs. While we are, I do need to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks. You and I are making decisions every single day this holiday season on what gifts to buy, what to eat, what games to watch. You know, I'll be watching the college football playoff this weekend. You can do that all over on PrizePicks, where those right decisions can get you paid. I've loved playing PrizePicks in Texas, where you can play, and Texas is one of 40-plus states you can play PrizePicks in. All you do is just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you can watch the winnings roll in. They do have a new feature, which is early payouts, meaning if your lineup gets off to a hot start, you can cash in even before the game ends. They also offer Venmo, Apple Pay, and Cash App for quick and easy deposits into your account this sports season. My projection for tonight's game, I took the more on Anthony Davis. Field goals made. He's at 0. Shout out to Anthony Davis. Took the more on Cade Cunningham, 36.5 points and assists. I feel very confident Cade will get there. And I also took the more on Cooper Flagg points. He had 42 last time out against the Jazz. I think he can get to at least 19 tonight against the Pistons. You can make picks of your own as long as you just download the PrizePicks app and use code CLNS for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code CLNS for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It is good to be right. That link will be in the comments and description of today's show. Shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring this episode of Mavericks Today. We always appreciate our friends over at PrizePicks. All right. Mavs have gotten this lead up to 9 multiple times. They need to get this. They need to try to get over the hump of double digits, which they have not been able to do. So let's hope they can do that here in this quarter. It's just a 1-point lead now. Just a 1-point lead. Cooper Flagg has checked back in for Dallas. He tied the Mavericks rookie scoring record set by Mark Aguirre in 1981 with his 42 points over on Monday. Unbelievable performance from Flagg despite the Mavericks losing that game in overtime. Can't believe they lost that damn game in OT, man. Can't believe it. But they did. Alrighty, here we go. Nembhard brings it up the court for the Mavs. He finds Clay on the curl. And Isaiah Stewart fouls Anthony Davis. Didn't let him cleanly catch the ball. And a quick team foul there for Detroit. Naji Marshall will inbound from the left hash. Marshall into Flagg. Anthony Davis is hurt. He's pulling on his groin. He's playing like he's fine, but he's hurt for sure. Clay, step back 3, shot clock expiring, no good, off the rim. Now AD's moving fine. I mean, every time he grabs something, I just think he's hurt, but ugh. Cunningham has AD on an ISO. Let's see what he can do here. Throws it down low to Stewart. Stewart off the glass and in. The Detroit Pistons have their first lead of the game. Flagg gets it to Nembhard. Nembhard on the left. Mavs are scoreless in their last 3:40. Davis at the free throw line. He will spin, fade, shoot, and miss once again. Davis is 0 for 5 from the field tonight. Cunningham throws it out to Holland. Holland in the lane, puts it up and in. 3-point lead for Detroit. And growing. Nembhard. He crosses over, high up off the glass with the English and in. Ryan Nembhard getting the Mavs back on the score sheet. Javonte Green with the shot fake, a weird-looking layup as he jumped way too early. That one's no good. Flagg in transition. Thompson shot fake. Gets the drive-by on Holland for 3. Captain Clay gets it to go and gives the Mavs a 2-point lead. My man Soto in the chat. What up, Soto? What up, my guy? Hope you're doing well. Cade Cunningham can't get it to go. And Flagg saves it from getting stolen. Oh, but they're going to call it out of bounds. They're going to call it out of bounds. Inadvertent whistle? The officials, they're calling it a tip. Who cares about a tip? Oh, Flagg saved it cleanly, but the refs are screwing us once again. Shocker. Shocker, the officials have no fucking clue what they're doing. I'll tell you what, these new officials in the league are absolutely horrific. So they call an inadvertent whistle, and they give the Mavs the ball back. I mean, what a joke that is, man. Nembhard in the lane. He'll dump it off to Davis. Davis misses the dunk, but he gets fouled. I mean, the guy legitimately can't buy a bucket at the moment. Stewart wants them to challenge it. As Davis went up to try to posterize him, he literally cannot buy a shot. JB Bickerstaff's going to challenge this, by the way. Yeah, I don't see a foul there. Soto coming in with the $5 super chat. My man. Get you up on screen here as soon as we can here, Soto. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you sending in the 5. And you know what, Soto? Because that's the first shot of the day, we'll rip open a shot. We'll rip open a shot for my man, Jonathan Soto. Let me get that pod up. Oh, no, I spilled. Soto, appreciate you, my guy. Woo! It's Thirsty Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Jonathan Soto for sending in the first super chat of the day. No super chats are required, but they are greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated as they do go to helping out the channel. They go directly back to helping out the channel. I get nothing. I get absolutely nothing from super chats. It goes to help out the channel, allow us more studio space, give us more resources, update our graphics, all of that good stuff is what super chats go to. If you're wondering how to super chat, all you do, you hit the rectangular little box with the money icon, and you can choose your amount, choose your message. You can send in anything you want. Any super chat will get you on screen. For $5, we'll do Let's Go Mavs. But since Soto sent in the first, we gave him a shot as well. Soto said, got the over on 19.5 for Flagg. You, my boy, Coop. Soto, you, my boy. Appreciate you, my man. Yeah, I got it. I mean, I got it on Prize Picks at 18.5. I took the moron. That's funny. Moron. So let me go get an update on what he's at right now. Let's see. Patrick says, let's go Mavs. Let's go Mavs indeed, Patrick. Coop is at 4 points at the moment. So we're struggling a little bit. But hopefully Flagg can pick it up in the second half. And he can get there. Hopefully. Indeed. And I think they're still reviewing this. They're going to call, I bet they call Isaiah Stewart for the foul because he put his hand on Anthony Davis there. Yeah, and they are. That's going to stand. Oh, no, they did overturn it. They overturned it, and they said Stewart was legal, but the Mavs had imminent possession, so the ball's out of bounds. And Asar Thompson commits a foul on Cooper Flagg anyway, so. All's fair in love and war, I suppose. Don't worry, Soto. I think he'll pick it up. Oh, yeah. Victor is on a minutes restriction for a while. He came off the bench in the cup game against the Knicks. Here's Ryan Nembhard. Flagg sets a ghost screen. Nembhard on the right. Past Cunningham. The scoop shot, no good. But Christie with the offensive rebound. He'll put it up for three. Max Christie converts. Max Christie converts from three. 6 minutes to go in the first half for Dallas, up by 5. Cunningham on the baseline. Gets it out to Javonte Green. Green out to Tobias Harris. Toby, he'll drive it baseline now. He'll kick it out. Bad spacing by the Pistons, but they have a look what I found bucket from Jalen Duren right under as the shot clock was nearing 5. They were all out of sorts there, but they found a bucket. Christie once again for 3. Christie once again for 3. Max Christie. 2 straight threes for the Mavs. 6 in a row, and he has the Mavs up 6. Asar Thompson in the lane. Shot affected by Davis. Davis affects the shot once again as he has been an absolute menace in the paint tonight. And then Asar Thompson hugs him. He steps to John Goble and gets technical fouled. Yeah, fuck you, Asar Thompson. Yeah, you can't walk to him like that. You can't walk to him like that, Asar. He stepped to the ref and gets teed up. He walked to the ref like he was going to fight him. You can't do that. You have to be respectful to the officials, Asar. Yeah. Max Christie makes the technical free throw. He has the last 7 points for the Mavs, who have a 7-point lead. And he hugs Nembhard, and then he steps right to the ref. Oh, he touched the ref. That's a suspension. He ejected him. Yes. Asar Thompson's ejected from the game as he touched him. Boom. We'll see ya. Adios, amigo. Asar Thompson ejected. You can't contact the ref, you dumbass. You can't contact the ref. Carter Williams, what up? Jaden Ivey has been in the game. So, Pistons starting player, Asar Thompson, ejected from this one with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Brandon Williams Euro steps in the lane. It's deflected off of Tobias Harris. Out of bounds, it will be Mavericks basketball. It will be Mavericks basketball. Baseline out of bounds as Williams gets it into Christie. Now it's with Gafford. Daniel Gafford with 10 on the shot clock finds Brandon Williams back. Williams in the lane, puts it up and in. Mavs have the lead back up to 9. Get it over double digits this time. Get a stop here. Get a stop here. Duren pulls up from 17 and hits it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a shot by Duren. Soto, yes. Klay Thompson's coming off the bench. Thompson has come off the bench for most of this season. He played the first 7 or 8 games as the starter, and then since then he has come off the bench and has excelled. I mean, he's played really well in that role. He has played really well in that role. Oh my God. First free throw from Christie is good. Max makes the second. Max Christie, 9 points here in the quarter. He's got 11 on the game. Duren in the lane. Kicks it out to Ivey for 3. Jaden Ivey from the left wing. That one's no good. Brandon Williams can push the pace here with the rebound, but it's not poked away from behind by Green. Flagg retains possession for the Mavericks. Flagg in the lane. Flagg with the left. Flagg off the glass. Flagg puts it in. Mavericks with an 11-point lead on the 21-5 Pistons. Come on, baby. Harris out to Green. Green for 3. Waved off. A foul is called on Cooper Flagg. Flagg really just used his body and his shoulder there. He dropped his shoulder on Javonte Green, got in there, laid it off the glass with the left. I mean, let me tell you something. Cooper Flagg wants to go to the lane. Cooper Flagg is getting to the lane, using his body to his advantage. Jaden Ivey with it as our stream froze. Oh, we're back. Here's Toby. Toby from 16 feet. That one's no good. Usually really good from mid-range there. Naji Marshall with the board. Mavericks on an 18-4 run. Flagg at the top. He finds Marshall. Marshall wide open for three. No good. Goes out of bounds. Oh, I was about to explode on that one. Pause. Oh, please don't clip that. Please don't clip that. Oh, boy. I was getting ready to raise the roof. Yeah. Yep, that one's getting clipped. That one's getting clipped. Cunningham back in the game for Detroit. Crosses the arena logo. Cade. They run a pick-to-picker. Duncan Robinson wide open three. No good. That was Robinson's first attempt on tonight's game. He misses that one. Down the floor. Gafford running the floor. Gets the easy pass from Williams for the easy dunk. Mavs up 13. Duncan Robinson from 30 feet. No good. Flagg in transition again. The Mavs have numbers 5-on-4. Flagg spins in the lane. Gets fouled and will go to the line. I love how the Mavs are playing basketball right now, man. I love how the Mavericks are playing basketball right now. Brandon Williams with the beautiful no-look to Daniel Gafford. Mavs transition back on defense. Get the stop. Get out and run. That's what I like to see, man. Let's go. Coop makes the first. 13-7 time, man. Damn. That's what I like to see from this Mavericks team, man. Get out and run. Turn defense into offense. Mavs up 15 here with 3 minutes to go in the half. Close it out strong, boys. Here is Cunningham. He gets Toby on a post-up. The Mavs come in trap. Now it's Cunningham again. Mavs rotate really well. Cade behind the back. Cade tries to find Duren. He does for an alley-oop. I mean, that was pretty. That was a pretty pass by Cade and a good catch and finish there by Duren in the air. That wasn't even bad defense. That was just great offense. Flagg on the other end with the left. He will kick it out to Williams. Williams shot fake. Now it's out with Washington. Washington with a great fake. Down low to Gafford. Puts it up and slams it home. Should have been an and one as Washington shaked his defender out of his shoes. And Cade now on the other end for three. Hits that one. Some good offensive play here in the latter stages of the first half. 2 minutes to go. Mavs up 12. Here's B. Will. B. Will for three. Misses it. And Duncan Robinson with the rebound. Cade going up with pace. Cade coast to coast. Blocked by Flagg. Oh, they call it a goaltend. No. No. That has to be challenged. Oh, no. He got it clean. Yes, that is these refs, let me tell you what, the officials in the NBA are absolutely disgusting. It is disgusting behavior how they are acting, and they get worse and worse every single year. They make us use a challenge on this bullshit because they don't know how to see a basketball not go off a glass. I mean, what are they looking at? And this is an official, by the way, who has reffed in the finals each of the last 5 years. Cooper Flagg 100% gets that block clean. And these dumbass officials call it a goaltend. Nothing makes me angrier than incompetent officiating, and that is what we are getting here at the American Airlines Center tonight. It is disgusting. It is abhorrent. And if they have any sack whatsoever, they will overturn this. What do I know about the NBA? They probably won't overturn it. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, Jaden Ivey's a guard. Why would he be getting rebounds? Why would he be getting rebounds? He's a guard. It's not his job to rebound. The refs are, I don't know what Secaucus is looking at because they're still reviewing this. Former Miami cop John Goble, the crew chief, finals official, can't see if a ball hits the backboard or not. Coop knows he got it clean too. He knows he got it clean. Flagg turns 19 years old, I believe, on Sunday or so. I think it's the 21st. Still reviewing it for what? I don't know, but they are. Might be checking clock or something. I mean, he very obviously got the block. That is not in question here. It was clean. It was clean. I think it's gonna stand. Fucking idiots. How does that stand? That's impossible. The ball did not hit the backboard. It was not on a downward trajectory. The call is confirmed, they say. These guys are absolute moronic idiots. What did I tell you that this would stand? What a joke, man. Fucking joke. Corrupt ass league, dude. That's embarrassing. Brandon Williams goes coast to coast. They call a foul. It'll go to the line. Mavericks are up 10 with a chance to extend it to 12. Should be 12 with extending it to 14, but the officials have no idea what they're doing. Let's go, Jamarion. Let's go, Mavs, baby. Mavs up 10. Mavs up 10. First free throw from B. Will is good. Bruh, that annoyed me to no end. Incompetent officiating annoys me to no end. B. Will short on the second free throw. Mavs up 11. Pistons with the ball, a minute and a half left. Here is Cade Cunningham at the top of the key. He's guarded by PJ. Cade gets a screen, a little give and go from Duren. Now it's with Duncan Robinson, who puts up a three. That one's no good. AD gets the rebound for Dallas. Williams has it. Looked for a pass, didn't find one. He will continue down the right baseline. Shakes Duncan Robinson down below the rim and almost gets... Oh, they called a foul. Okay, I was like, he almost got it stolen, but he ended up getting fouled. And he'll get 2 more free throws here. Squad's playing with a lot of energy right now. 1:06 left in the first half. Gotta take a double-digit lead to the locker room. Gotta take a double-digit lead to the locker room. First free throw, good. First free throw is good for Brandon Williams. Shout out to all the people tuned in right now. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up icon for a free and easy way to help out our channel. Appreciate all of the support y'all are giving me. Second free throw, good for Williams. Mavs up 13. Brandon Williams with 10 on the night. Here's Cade. Crosses over PJ left to right. Cade, oh, that was pretty. That was just really smooth as he crossed over Washington, got right to the rim for an easy right-hand layup. Williams to Davis. Davis at the free throw line. Will Anthony Davis score? Davis pulls up from 16. I mean, it's getting embarrassing at this point. Cade for 3. No good. Fortunately, Flagg comes down with the rebound. You're all right, B. Will. Cade, I believe Cade Cunningham just got teed up. I believe Cade Cunningham just got teed up. I didn't even see what he did, but he absolutely did just get a technical foul called on him. So the Mavericks will have a technical free throw plus 21 seconds on the shot clock. Mavs, for all intents and purposes, can get the last shot here. I mean, the Pistons will have a heave attempt at the end if the Mavericks correctly use the shot clock here. Max Christie misses the tech. Cade is mad because he said Davis was in his landing spot. And he got a technical foul, so that's 2 techs called on the Pistons, but Christie missed the tech free throw here. Mavs will hold 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Brandon Williams, just to the right of center court. He's got Ron Holland on him. Davis, inches closer. Now he backs off and Davis loses the fucking basketball. Pistons with 5. Cunningham to Duren. Stripped away by Brandon Williams. Great defensive recovery from B-Will to strip that one out of bounds. It will be Pistons ball with 1.9 left, but a fantastic recovery after Anthony Davis couldn't catch the basketball. 1.9 remaining. Baseline out of bounds for Detroit. Naji Marshall checks in for Williams for defensive purposes. Cade has the ball. Cunningham throws it up. Duren gets it up and scores it. That will be your halftime score. 66-57. Mavs have the lead. Overall, hell of a first half for Dallas. Would have liked it to be better. Would have liked it to be better. They could have finished that a little stronger. But you take it. You're up 9 against the best team in the Eastern Conference at the moment. I asked you at the first quarter, I'll ask you now. Grade that first half. A, B, C, D, or F. My man Brent Workman says Mavs get an A, AD gets an F. Could not have said it better. Well, you know what? I know I'm harsh on AD. I won't give him an F. Only because he has played outstanding defense in today's game. He has played outstanding defense in today's game. It's an F on the offensive end, there is no doubt. But it's an A on the defensive end. I'll weigh offense slightly heavier than I'll weigh defense. So I'll put AD at a D right now. But it's not good on the offensive end. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Mike giving it a solid B. Justin with the C. Weewit says AD hurts my eye on offense. That makes 2 of us. That makes 2 of us. I want to like AD so bad. I want to like AD so bad. Makes it hard to like him, man. Makes it hard to like him. Shit like he pulled on Monday, just not playing in that game. If he plays, the Mavs win that game easily. Pisses me off. Pisses me off. This football game might be at halftime here. But we'll run through some stats. See what the Mavs did in the first half. And I thought they did some pretty decent things. We will start with the point guard, the starting point guard, Mr. Ryan Nembhard, who has 6 points and 4 assists. He's 3 of 5 from the field in this one. I mean, I'll continue to say it. The Mavs started playing good basketball when they put Ryan Nembhard in the starting lineup. Man will not be on a 2-way contract for very long. That much is certain. Max Christie with 11 points in the first half, 9 in that second quarter. Did Max have? He had 2 threes and 3 free throws to get his 9 there in the second. Look, Max is one of the more reliable, consistent scorers on this team here at the moment. He absolutely is. Klay Thompson, he's got 5 points. He's just hit 1 3. 1 of 3 from three-point land, but he also has a field goal made as well. Nice little scoop layup for Klay Thompson on that other 2-point field goal. And Klay is playing well off the bench. I really do like how Klay is playing just overall, not in just this game in particular. B-Will's got 10. He's absolutely hooping, man. I'm glad he's back in action. Missed a couple games with some Achilles soreness, I believe. So glad he's back in action. Oh, my man, Soto, coming in with the $10 super chat. And it's a great question as well, Soto. We'll let your super chat load while I run through the rest of the stats here. I appreciate you, my guy, though. Thank you, my man. Cooper Flagg in tonight's game. Soto, you took the over 19.5. I took the more 18.5. We're right on pace. He's got 8 tonight. 3 of 4 from the field. We're looking okay there. Wee-wit, I'll get to that question. That's also a great talking point after I get to Jonathan Soto's here. Let me get to Soto, who I have to pour up a shot for. Pull it up, pull it up. Jonathan Soto. Make sure I don't spill this time. There we go. Soto, this one's for you. Shout out to Jonathan Soto, my man. Halftime shot. Ugh. It's always, pause, very difficult for warm tequila to swallow. All right, to Soto's question. How do I feel about Jason Kidd? Are you ready to get rid of him? Quite the opposite, Soto. I am in the minority, I think, of Mavericks fan base where I think Jason Kidd's a really good coach. I really do. I fully believe that. Couple of reasons. Number one, I think he knows how to manage personalities. Number two, the way this team played last year after the trade, how they stuck together, they played for each other, they played as a team, that was really inspiring, in my opinion. I think he did a hell of a coaching job last year, given all the circumstances. And this year, he's had to navigate an extremely difficult situation with the Mavericks. The roster, weirdly constructed by Nico. The pressure on the Mavericks to eventually fire Nico Harrison, which they obviously ended up doing. Like, the players and coaches aren't stupid. They hear these things. They know what's going on. And the fact that, again, the team stayed together, they played hard, they're doing all of the right things. I think Jason Kidd's done a really good job. I do. You can argue the whole starting Cooper Flagg at point guard thing and how it was probably not putting Flagg in the best position to succeed. But now you look at it, since they've inserted Ryan Nembhard into the starting lineup, Flagg is playing much better as an off-ball creator where he's not playing point guard, but he is using some of those point guard skills in his new role with the team. So all of that to say, I think Jason Kidd's doing a great job. I would not fire him. The Mavericks, in fact, gave him an extension last offseason to the point where he is a big part of this team's brain trust going forward. And when the Mavericks fully commence their search on a new general manager, I could see Jason Kidd taking the job. I could see Jason Kidd taking the job as GM and moving up from coach. But the Mavericks will not fire him. No way, shape, or form. I think they might promote him to general manager and in charge of basketball operations. Wee-wit says, I might consider trading AD now for another big instead. Here's the thing with Anthony Davis, man. He's so frustrating. AD is so frustrating. Because you see it with AD. You legitimately do see it. He just doesn't stay healthy enough. He legitimately can't play 5 games in a row. Him not playing the other night against Detroit was an absolute joke. I don't care if the Mavericks say he's hurt or not. Him not playing was a fucking joke. There is no excuse for him to have not played that game. He would have helped them win that. They would have won that game if he was in there. But man, there's nights like tonight where he's 0 of 7 from the field in the first half, but he has 6 rebounds. He has a block. He affected multiple other shots. He has a steal. It's like, he's just so frustrating. And frankly, for me, and he's hard to watch. He's hard to watch. And at the end of the day, and I even said this, he's never going to be fully embraced by this franchise and by this fan base and by this city because he's not 77. He will never be him. He will never be Luka Doncic. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, I know AD's having a bad game tonight, and this game notwithstanding, AD, when he's been healthy, has been a very, very good player for the Mavericks. But, dude, like, it's the injuries and the lack of availability that make this situation close to untenable. I know the Mavs don't want to trade him. The Mavericks want to compete with Anthony Davis. How can you compete with AD if he is never available to you? Just, let's count them. Let's see how many games AD plays in a row before he's out again. Do the Mavs have any back-to-backs coming up? Let's see if the Mavs have any B2Bs coming up here. They do. So he's going to miss. The Mavs play the Pelicans and the Nuggets on Monday and Tuesday. Which he guaranteed he sits one of those games, right? Guaranteed he sits one of those games. It's like, dude, play. You're getting paid $50+ million a season. Fucking play basketball. That's all I ask. Play basketball, dude. He doesn't play basketball enough. Doesn't play basketball enough, plain and simple. We win. I think Nembhard's having a good game. He's got 6 points and 4 assists tonight. I think Nembhard's playing a good game so far. Ooh, one sec. Got to readjust. Had to readjust there. But Anthony, I mean, just look at the stat line. 0 of 7 from the field. 6 boards, 2 assists, a block, a steal. He is impacting the game defensively. Black hole offensively tonight, which normally isn't the case because he's averaging 20 and 12 this year, but not my favorite, man. Not my favorite player. But he's what we have. And he is our best player, and that includes Cooper Flagg. So we're going to have to deal with it. Gonna have to deal with it. Is what it is. Second half should start in 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes. Mavericks up 9 here at the half. Gotta close out this game. You're up 9 against the best team in the East. Go get a win. Go get yourself a win against one of the best teams and set yourself up for success with the coming schedule. You really wish you would have beat Utah. Would have made, if they win this game, would have made it a 6-game winning streak, 7 of 8. But they didn't because number 3 didn't play. This guy right here didn't play. Mavs lose an OT. When he plays, they're a good team. When he doesn't play, they're a below average team. Play basketball or don't. Play basketball or don't. I would agree, Soto. And we don't exactly know when/if Kai is coming back. There's, been reports that it could be at the end of January that he makes his return to the court. I tend to doubt it. I think if he returns, it's after the All-Star break. And that's where we'd see Kyrie Irving return to this lineup. But that remains to be seen. We don't have any definitive update on that. I wish we did, but we do not. Terry Maples, my man. What up, Terry? AD has to be traded. Our future is more important to the franchise than the 20 games he plays per season. I don't disagree, and I do think that I'm obviously open to trading Anthony Davis. Don't get me wrong, but if you are to trade AD, you have to get the requisite package. You have to get... Are you getting 2 firsts for AD? Probably not, right? But you have to get whatever the Mavericks deem as the requisite package. You have to get it. I'm cool with trading Anthony Davis. That's fine. Just make sure you get assets back in return. Good assets back in return. Draft picks. Young players on controllable contracts. The team that is rumored to have the most interest is Toronto. They don't have a package I like. A package I would like from the Atlanta Hawks, Zachary Risache, salary matcher, first round pick. That would move the needle for me. That would move the needle for me. All right. About to be back here at the American Airlines Center. Second half going to get underway. Let's see who steps into the Pistons' first unit here. Oh my God, JB Bickerstaff got teed up to start the half. This is hilarious. 3 technical fouls on the Pistons. Cooper Flagg makes the free throw. Oh, they called it on Cade. Did Cade get ejected? Oh my God, I think Cade Cunningham might have gotten ejected from the game. I think Cade got ejected from the game. That's 2 technicals on Cade Cunningham. Oh no, he's in there. Who got a T then? Cade was pissed at the end of the half. I thought Cade got ejected from the game, but he's in there now. Nevertheless, it must have been Bickerstaff who got the tech. But the Mavericks make the free throw, and then Naji Marshall gets fouled on the first possession of the second half by Duncan Robinson. We'll go to the line for 2. Cade was yelling at the officials after the half. Bickerstaff is still going at the ref. He's very close to getting ejected. Karis LeVert is going to... Isaiah Stewart replaced Asar Thompson in the starting lineup, who was ejected for making contact with the official. Duncan Robinson, 3. Long tip rebound by Nembhard. No good. Mavs up 12 with the rock. Marshall out to Davis. Davis to Marshall. Marshall for 3. No good. Duncan Robinson's hurt. Here's Anthony Davis. Flagg with the wide open 3. That one's long. Washington tip rebound is good. And the Pistons are going to have to take a timeout because Mr. Duncan Robinson is hurt. Hope he's okay. But the Mavericks start out well with the first 5 points of the half here. Terry Maples coming in with the $5 super chat. Shout out to you, Terry. We'll get you on screen here in a sec. Damn, I hope Duncan's all right. Took a hard fall there. All right, Terry. With the 5. Let's go, Mavs. Let's go, Mavs. Let's go, Mavs. Terry said, I almost died when I saw Bleacher Report talking trade with the Hawks sending us a Porzingis and a 1. Yeah, I mean, if the Hawks are to make any trade, it more or less is going to have to be with Kristaps Porzingis involved. As crazy as that sounds, like, if the Mavs and Hawks do a deal surrounding AD, it is Porzingis coming this way. I would want Porzingis, and I would want Risache, and a first-round pick. Porzingis is an expiring contract, so you clear the money off your books, and you get the exciting young player in Risache, who finished second Rookie of the Year last year, was the number 1 overall pick last year. You'd have the number 1 overall picks in back-to-back drafts with Risache and Flagg. Look, Risache is not going to be a star player in the league. I think he's a really good role player, though. I do think Risache is a really good role player. And I would absolutely take him. If the offer was AD for Porzingis, Risache, and a 1, I'm taking it. Let me go to the trade machine real quick. Because I remember I did a trade very similar to this. Messing around with this here. Let's go Mavs. Let's go with the Atlanta Hawks. Send Anthony Davis. Send Kristaps Porzingis. Send Zachary Risache. Yeah, and that trade is valid because the Mavericks would be taking back less salary and the Hawks are under the apron. So that trade would work. That's the deal I would make. Porzingis, Risache, and a 1. If the Mavs do end up trading Anthony Davis, that's what I do. That's what I do. Would Porzingis even want to play for Dallas after his last stint here? That's a great question. Number 1, he would have no choice because Porzingis doesn't have a no trade clause. Number 2, the people that he really had beef with are no longer with the Mavs. Rick Carlisle no longer here. Nico Harrison no longer here. Him and Doncic didn't get along great, but Doncic no longer here. Although they're boys now. So I don't think that would necessarily be a problem. I don't think that would necessarily be a problem with him returning. Here's Davis on the right elbow, gets the feed from Nembhard, loses the ball, gets it back. Now it's back out, and Nembhard with 5 on the shot clock. Ryan Nembhard going to spin, and this is going to be, did they call it carry or a palming? Paradise, the only problem with the Raptors, and I'm fine if they trade him to the Raptors, I just don't want Jakob Poeltl in return. Jakob Poeltl signed a 5-year contract extension, and I'm not really interested in taking on a contract at that length. So yeah, if the Raptors want a deal, that's fine. It would just have to be a 3-team deal. That's all. Cade Cunningham on the other end gets fouled by Naji Marshall, converts the shot, so he is at the line for an and 1, and he makes the free throw there. Oh, Benny, MPJ. I'm going to throw up. I would puke if they traded for MPJ. Terrorist basketball, that is. Anthony Davis, 0 for 8 from the field now. Can't buy a bucket. Cunningham on the other end with Tobias. Toby. He's got a flag on him. Toby drives left. Pulls up from 14. Rims out. Offensive rebound to Jalen Duren. Loses it out of bounds. Mavericks basketball. Well, here's the thing, Terry Maples. Porzingis is dealing with some health issues as well. Non-basketball related health issues, that is. So he's not playing at the moment for Atlanta either. Flagg with the nice right to left crossover jumper is good. Give the Mavs a 13-point lead. Isaiah Stewart, left wing 3. That's blocked by Washington. Nembhard with it. Clears out. He's got a mismatch on Stewart. Nembhard finds Naji in the lane. Lays it up and in. Mavs up 15. Come on, baby. You have to win this game now. You're up 15 and 30. You have to win. No other option. And an offensive foul on Cade Cunningham going the other way. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Flagg will bring it up the court for Dallas. Here's Coop. He gets it to Nembhard, gets it right back. The screen from Anthony Davis. Flagg. Between the legs. Finds AD on the left elbow. Will AD score? Davis backs down, spins out, finds Marshall for a wide open three. That's way off, an air ball, in fact. And Toby comes down with the rebound for Detroit. AD made the right play there. Horrible shot by Marshall. LeVert. Out to Harris. Tobias. Drives. Dribble hands off to LeVert. LeVert with 5 on the shot clock. Dribbles left. Flagg. Great defense on him, but he goes right to Duren. It's blocked. Oh, that's a travel! They're going to call a foul on PJ? Jalen Duren grabbed the ball. It looked like it was, at minimum, a jump ball. Washington gets the ball 100% clean. It is a jump ball. Okay. They called it a jump ball. Duren wins the tip. Harris, he's got it right in front of the Mavs bench. Guarded by Nembhard. Flagg comes over to help. Great help there by Coop. Cunningham, 3 from 30 feet and hits it. What a shot by Cade Cunningham, who has showed up in his homecoming tonight. Oh. Flagg's shoulder. Isaiah Stewart nailed Flagg in the shoulder. I think he's fine, but that did not look pretty. I mean, Cade Cunningham legitimately hit that from the logo. That was an insane shot he made. Hope Flagg is all right. He looks fine. Took a shot there to the shoulder that's been bothering him. He grabs the inbound pass. Gets a screen from Davis. Flagg in the lane now with the left. Got fouled once again. Can't convert the shot, but will go to the free throw line for 2 shots after getting fouled by Jaden Ivey, I believe. $12-point lead for Dallas. 7:33 remaining in the third. Flagg makes the first free throw. Out of school. Now we done. PJ will check out for Max Christie. And Cunningham rims it out. And that will be out of bounds, Mavericks ball. Here is Nembhard with it. Nembhard. The Flagg. Two-hand slam. Cooper Flagg throws it down with authority. Shout out Irvin Ramirez in the chat. Let's effing go, Mavs. Flagg has 2 dunks with emphatic emphasis tonight. Jaden Ivey on the left wing 3. He'll hit it. Flagg gets it off the curl. Flagg to Davis. AD in the lane. Up with the right. Gets one to go. Anthony Davis scores. Anthony Davis scores. Mavs up 15. Davis gets a block on the other end. Anthony Davis makes a field goal. Can you believe it? Pigs fly. AD makes a shot. Simply unbelievable. Cunningham gets the inbound pass. Cade. Oh. Cade was guarded well by Christie. Nasty crossover and slam for Cade Cunningham, who's having himself a hell of a night. Here's Brandon Williams in the lane. Out to AD for 3. Yes, sir. AD makes his first 3 of the night for Anthony Davis. Second straight field goal made for AD. And Naji Marshall will foul as he tried to strip Jaden Ivey of it. Great pass by Brandon Williams. Davis hits the 3 in stride. Jaden Ivey is not injured, Paradise. He is playing. Davis with the rebound. He got fouled. They didn't call it. Flagg got it on the left hash mark. Coop drives into the defense, kicks it out to Davis. Davis tried to almost step back 3, but didn't. Now it's back with Flagg at the top of the key. Cooper Flagg in the lane with the left. It's blocked. Davis tries to grab the rebound. He can't. Up the floor goes Karis LeVert. LeVert to Ivey. Good transition defense by the Mavs to get back. Cunningham off a curl. Throws it up for Duren. No good. Up come the Mavericks. Fast break. Christie to the trailing Flagg, who gets fouled. Cunningham's so close to getting ejected. Cunningham's so close to getting ejected. Flagg at the free throw line. JB Bickerstaff getting held back by Luke Walton. The officials have not been in Detroit's favor tonight. I will say that. The Mavericks got banged out of that goaltending call. But, I mean, it's tough sledding right now for Detroit and the refs. Unitive! What up, brother? Unitive. AD just can't hit the broadside of a barn tonight. Albeit he has made his last 2 shots. He started out 0 for 8. He has started out 0 for 8. But he's 2 for his last 2. Cooper Flagg makes both free throws. The Mavericks are up 18 points. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cunningham gets a screen. Who is that? B-ball Paul Reed in the game. Pistons. Javonte Green kicks it out to LeVert. Shot fake. Cade. Shot clock expires. Mavs ball. Flagg will check out for the time being. Brandon Williams spins, finds Gafford. Gaff to Washington, to Clay in the corner. Thompson out to Christie for 3. Short. Cunningham the rebound. Cade down low to Green, puts it up. Green gets it to go. Javonte Green, journeyman. Gafford has it. Finds Clay on a curl. Thompson, offensive foul on Gafford. Didn't set his feet. Moving screen. Appreciate all y'all who are tuning into the show. Soto says ribeye and 3 eggs for post-workout. Boy, that sounds fire. We got Chipotle tonight at work. I got screwed. They got my order wrong to the point where it was unsalvageable. So I couldn't even eat it. What a joke. Ron Holland puts it up and in for an and one. Pistons making a little bit of a run here. Detroit making a little bit of a run here. Yeah, Unitive. That was a surprising move. I did not see that coming. But I think PK did a good job at Texas. I do. Ultimately, though, they were not good enough this season on the defensive end. I didn't love PK's scheme with soft zone coverage. Every third and 6, they're 8 yards off the ball. And they're giving up just easy yards all the time. They just played a super soft shell, which I wasn't a fan of. They bring in Will Muschamp, who's a very aggressive, in-your-face style of defense. That's what I like to see. So I like the move. Unexpected. But I'm curious to see how it works out. Curious to see how it works out. Daniel Gafford gets fouled, and he will go to the free throw line. That was talking Texas football. Gafford misses the first. Makes the second. Mavs up 14 here. Another new face into the game. I legitimately have never heard of this person in my life. Dennis Jenkins. On a 2-way contract with the Pistons. Played for 4 different colleges. The Pacific Tigers, JUCO and Odessa, before he went to Iona, and then St. John's. Never heard of him, but he's in the game for the Pistons. Usually I can tell you about every player on every team. Like, I can recognize them at least. I may not, know for a fact who's on every team, but I can recognize. I did not even recognize who that was. Both free throws are made. Back to a 13-point game. Marcus Sasser out of Houston is in the game for the first time as well. Pistons going deep into their bench here to try to spark some sort of a run. Here is PJ. Gets it stolen by Paul Reed. Pistons are making a bit of a run, except they throw it away. Mavs basketball the other way. Williams finds Klay Thompson. Wide open 3. Klay can't hit it. Can't be more open than that. Klay's got to make that shot. Here's Jenkins. The 15-foot baseline, Jay. That one's no good. Thompson can't corral the rebound, and then he fouls. Very clearly fouls. Klay, we've got to make that shot, brother man. Got to make that shot. Well, we are at a TV timeout here after that Klay Thompson foul. I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show, which is Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. You and I make decisions every single day. What to eat, what gifts to buy, what games to watch. Well, on Prize Picks, making those right decisions can get you paid. Don't miss out on any of the excitement this season with Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. They offer their new feature is early payouts, meaning if your lineup gets off to a hot start, you can cash out even before your game ends. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. They offer Venmo, Apple Pay, and Cash App for quick and easy deposits and withdrawals into your account this sports season. Anthony Davis is letting me down so drastically in this one. I took the moron Cade Cunningham points plus assists at 36.5. The moron Cooper Flagg, 18.5 points. But AD is going to F me out of some money tonight. But you can make money. Just don't use my picks. Make your own picks over at PrizePicks. Download the app and use code CLNS for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code CLNS for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It is good to be right. That link is in the comments and description of today's show. Oh, I need a sip of water. Did I really just lose my voice during that read? How brutal is that? Switch it around a bit. Ugh. All right. We are good. We are all good. All right, Mavs. 13-point lead. 13-point lead. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Got to close this one out, man. Got to close this one out. They got a wet spot on the floor. They couldn't clean this during the timeout. Come on. Come on. Javonte Green to shoot the 2 free throws out of the timeout. Oh, Soto, that's brutal. First free throw, no good for Javonte. Keep them at arm's length. Give them a stiff arm, double digits at the end of the quarter. That's what we're looking for. That is what we are looking for. Green makes the second free throw. Ugh, D'Angelo Russell's in the game. Don't love that. Mavs have a 12-point lead. Here is D'Angelo Russell, who gets fouled by Dennis Jenkins, Denise Dennis. I don't know who the hell he is, but he fouled D'Angelo Russell is who he did. And the Mavs are in the bonus, so D'Lo will go to the free throw line here. Russell makes the first. Atta kid, Soto. I have the Seahawks defense in fantasy, so that doesn't bode too well for me. Took a gamble on playing them. Didn't work out. D'Lo makes both free throws. The Mavericks have shot 30 free throws tonight. We're playing good hoops, Marshall Green. We're playing good hoops. Here is Marcus Sasser. He takes the ball. He drops it down low to Duran. Free throw line jumper is good there. They're playing some good hoops. They fired Nico. Everyone's back. We're up 12 with 2 minutes to go. D'Angelo Russell gets it on the curl. D'Lo gets a screen from Gafford. He gets trapped. Almost turns it over, but finds Brandon Williams. Williams getting mauled by Ron Holland, who tries to dump it off to Gafford, and it's turned over. Up the court to Marcus Sasser. Leak out layup. Man, he misses the layup. It's tipped in by Dennis Jenkins. Do you know who that is? Never heard of him in my life. Oh, ridiculous. Shout out to Marshall Green. Always a real one. Mavs are up 10 now. Thompson down low to Gafford. Gafford will lay it up and in for the deuce. Gafford lays it up and in to give the Mavs back their 12-point lead. Here's Ron Holland. Puts it up. No good. Holland will grab his own offensive rebound, though, out to the hash mark to Javonte Green for three. That one's no good. Brandon Williams with the board there. Mavs getting up the court quickly. Gafford to Thompson. Clay, cold tonight. Down low to Gafford. It is knocked away. Oh, they called a foul on Mr. Dennis. Gaff's going to go to the line. Gaff's going to go to the line. JB Bickerstaff is so fed up with the officials. He's going to challenge it. He goes, again. The officials have not been favorable to Detroit tonight, and I'll admit that. I mean, it's been a bad officiating performance from John Goble's crew. Yeah, that's a clean swipe, and it's off Gafford. I mean, clean as a whistle. Oh, got a little hand, but I think that's a clean swipe personally. Atta kid, Steven. Atta kid. Don't be wasting all your money. Don't be wasting all your money. The Pistons have certainly gotten screwed by a lot of calls tonight. Thompson's gotten ejected. Cade should have gotten ejected. Bickerstaff has a tech, and let's see what the call is. It is Pistons ball, as they are 2 for 2 on challenges tonight. But they have no more challenges remaining because the NBA is stupid and doesn't let you keep your challenge. Bickerstaff is begging to get thrown out. He wants to get thrown out. He's still talking shit to the refs. All right, Mavs up 12, a minute to go. Minute to go here in the quarter. Here's Jenkins on the drive. Stolen by Russell. D'Lo up the court to Clay. Clay kicks it out. D'Lo to Washington. Washington in the lane. Down low to Gaff. Gaff goes up strong. Can't finish. Offensive rebound. Needs some help. It's stolen. Up the court is Jenkins. He will find Sasser for three. No good. Shitty box out by Russell. Off Javonte Green. Misses the rebound. Stolen. And the Pistons get the ball back. Tier shot. No good. Whew. That was a ridiculous sequence. Somehow the Pistons don't score. Mavs have the last shot of the quarter. Get a good shot. Russell at the top of the logo. Isolation. Gets a horn set. Russell with 5 to Williams. Williams to Washington. Washington 4-3. No good. And that will do it. The end of 3. The Mavericks lead 91-79. You must win this game at this point in time. You have to win this game. You have to win this game. Y'all know what time it is already, though. Get the 4s in the chat, baby. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. 12-point lead to beat the top team in the Eastern Conference. Give me those 4s in the chat right now. It has been a while, Ranger. Been very busy here at Chat Sports. I'm glad I was able to get back live. Shout out Soto. Shout out Griffith. Come on, baby. Soto, I wish there was a world that happens. I just don't know if we live in it, brother. I don't know if we live in it. I don't know if we live in it. You too, my man. You as well. Appreciate you returning back to the show. Mavs a quarter away from getting a big win. Arguably their best win of the season. Arguably their best win. Soto, there is definitely a chance Luka returns to the Mavericks. There is no chance LeBron comes here, though. LeBron will retire after this season. I think. Maybe he goes back to Cleveland one last time. I don't know. I think he's either a Laker or a Cav, though. Don't think he's a Mav. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't see it happen. Not at the salary he's making, too. I mean, that's definitely not happening. LeBron got to retire. Turns 41 years old on December 30th in 12 days. He's still playing at a good level. He's just not playing at a all NBA level. All right, fourth underway. Here is Jenkins. He gets it to Cade. Cunningham at the top. Mavs in a bit of a zone here to start this quarter. He'll kick it out to Ron Holland for three. That one's no good. Offensive rebound goes to B-ball Paul. Paul Reed backs down Davis. Left-handed jump hook is good for Paul Reed over AD. First points of the quarter go to the Pistons. The Pistons have 18 offensive rebounds tonight. Good God Almighty. The Mavs are somehow still up 10. Thompson. That was a horrific shot as he comes off a curl and shot it really strangely. I don't know what he was doing, but Cunningham goes the other way. And that will be out of bounds. Off of Washington, it will be Pistons ball. Sasser, the inbound to Jenkins for three, hits it. Oh boy, 7-point game. You cannot piss this lead away. Davis spins, shoots, scores. Thank God. Cade goes down the court for an and one. Misses the first free throw. It wasn't an and one. It was called technically on the first shot. So the second shot that went in did not count, and he misses the first free throw. Still remains a 9-point game. Come on, boys. This one has to be closed out. Makes the second. 8-point lead for the Mavericks. Cade's got 19 and 9. Washington loses the ball. Turnover. Holland with it. Holland lays it up and in with the left. That's got to be a timeout. Mavs aren't taking a timeout. It's a 6-point game. Jason Kidd doesn't know how to use his timeouts. Davis to Nembhard. Across the court to Russell. D'Lo. Kicks it out to Clay for three. Clay can't hit the fucking broadside of a barn. Just like Davis, I see the lead slipping away. Got to get Cooper Flagg back in. Got to get Naji Marshall back in the game. Dennis, free throw line jumper is good. It's a 5-point game, a 4-point game. Timeout, Jason Kidd. And the Mavericks lead goes from 18 to 4. Not one you can... Just can't fucking do that, man. Just can't fucking do that. You cannot blow this lead. Anthony Davis wants to play like a you-know-what. Sit him on the fucking bench. Put the guys who give a shit about the Mavericks in the game. It was an 18-point lead 4 minutes ago, dude. $18-point lead 4 minutes ago. Now it's a 4-point game. It was 86-68. Now it's 93-89. That is a 23-7 run. Pistons are. Can't blow this game, dude. Can't blow this game. Get Naji back in. Get AD out. Take D'Angelo Russell the hell off the court. Thank God Russell's out. Flagg and Marshall are back in. Mavs have their whole starting five, with the exception of PJ. And the Mavs lose it out of bounds on their first possession. Klay Thompson. Klay has played like shit! Get the guys off the court, man. The guys off the court who are playing bad, get them the hell off the court. You have to win this game. Brandon Williams come to the score table. He's going to check in for Klay. Ron Holland underneath, 2-point game. Can watch it slip away from us, man. I'm watching it slip away from us. Flagg, elbow jumper. Finally, the Mavs get something to go. Cooper Flagg, right elbow jumper. Jenkins out to Stewart. Deflected out of bounds by Flagg. I mean, this Dennis Jenkins, whoever the hell he is, sparked a comeback for the Pistons. What a joke. Flagg's got 19 and 7. Cunningham to inbound the ball. He finds Dennis. Dennis steps out of bounds. That's basketball. Smitty, Ron Holland, former Texas Longhorn signee, is hooping. Unbelievable. B. Will loses it. He's getting clamped by Holland at the moment. Finds Christie. Now it's out to Flagg with 5 on the shot clock. Flagg's going to have to hoist the 3. He does. Cooper Flagg. It's long. Offensive rebound. Cunningham. Cunningham up the court to Jenkins. Jenkins down low to Stewart. Isaiah Stewart is fouled by Flagg. Stu will go to the line. Smitty, no joke. I had to Google who the hell Dennis Jenkins was. I had to Google him. I'd never heard of him. Played at St. John's last year, apparently. Legit have never heard of the guy. Dennis Jenkins has played unbelievable in this game. Maybe I should have known who he is. Isaiah Stewart makes his first free throw. The Mavericks were up 18 with 4 minutes to go in the third. It is now a one-possession game. 2-point game, 95-93. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for daily Mavericks content here on the channel. Flagg almost lost it in the backcourt, but it was deflected. Flagg's got it. He's trapped. He looks for an outlet. He finds AD down low. AD jump hook, no good. Anthony Davis sucks! He is the reason the Mavericks have lost, or might lose this game. Cunningham kicks it out to Jenkins. Jenkins drives on Williams, puts it up, tie game. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Brandon Williams is fouled and goes to the line. Dennis Jenkins, give me a fucking break, man. First free throw good for Williams. Who the hell is Dennis Jenkins and why is he torching the Mavericks? B-Will makes both free throws. I mean, this is a must-stop possession for the Mavs here. 7.5 to go in the ballgame. Here's Naj, guarding Cunningham. Cade gets the switch on to Christie. Backs out to Ivy. Ivy with the right. Steps back, fades, shoots, and scores. Tie game again. Can't believe the Mavericks blew this lead, man. Yeah, Dallas TX, he started playing with 4 minutes left in the third. Less than a quarter, he's doing all this on a two-way. Christie, wide open three. Way short. Way short. AD fouls. Unreal, man. Smitty coming in with the 5. Smitty, I'll get you on screen here in just a moment. As Duren misses the shot, gets the offensive rebound to Isaiah Stewart, who can't get it to go. 97 all here. Naji Marshall up the Flagg at the top. Flagg, crossover, in the lane with the left, off the glass, no good. Davis, or Gafford the tip, and it's no good as Gafford checked in for Davis at the last dead ball. Dennis Jenkins transition 3, no good. Gafford can't get the rebound. Isaiah Stewart gets the rebound. And the Pistons have the lead. 18-point lead down the shitter. 20 offensive rebounds for the Pistons. Flagg to Marshall. Naji. Stolen. Gafford gets it back. Williams for 3. Off the back of the rim. Isaiah Stewart the board. Mavs are playing like bitches right now, man. Jason Kidd doesn't know how to take his timeouts. My man Smitty, with that jumper looking fugly, do you think Flagg needs to lock in with lethal shooter? Bonnie, by the way. I'll hang up and listen. I did not know lethal shooter was a Bonnie. However, I don't know if you know this, Smitty, but Flagg had 42 the other night. Jumper looks just fine, my friend. Jumper looks just fine. Jumper looks just fine. Well, the Mavericks are pissing this lead away. So much so that the Pistons had to help Jason Kidd out by calling a timeout. While we are at a TV timeout, let me tell you about our sponsor at PrizePicks, where making the right decisions can get you paid while we're deciding this holiday season on what to eat, what gifts to buy, what games to watch. Do it on PrizePicks and win some money. PrizePicks has a new feature where they're offering early payouts, meaning if your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may be able to cash out your lineup even before the games end. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. PrizePicks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, and Cash App for quick and easy deposits into your account this sports season. You can play it in over 40 states, including California, Georgia, and Texas. Here's my projection for tonight's game as I went with the moron AD, 8.5 field goals made. FAD, he's not even close. The moron Cade Cunningham, 36.5 points, rebounds, or points and assists, excuse me. He is close to that. And Cooper Flagg already hit the more on his point total. Copy my picks or make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it over at PrizePicks. Download the app and use code CLNS for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it is good to be right. Smitty, stop it. You don't believe that. You don't believe that. You don't believe that. I mean, this is... How did you blow this lead? You had the game firmly in your grasp, and then you let Dennis Jenkins, of all people. Yeah, Smitty was in the chat. We were up 18 points with 4 minutes left in the third. Now we're down 2. Do you know who Dennis Jenkins is? Have you ever heard of him? Neither have I, but he's going off. Unfucking believable. He's on a 2-way. Cade's having a good game. We were playing awesome until 4 minutes left in the third when this guy checked in, who I've never heard of. Simply insane. Yeah, we're trying. Back in action. Duren with it. Finds Cunningham. Cade has Naji Marshall on him. Crosses over, spins. Gets to his left. Step back. Shoots. Gets it to go. What a shot by Cade Cunningham. You can't even be mad at that. It's just a great shot. Brandon Williams with the rock. Williams kicks it out to Flagg. Flagg on the right wing. Flagg in the lane. Out to Williams. Has to have a 3. Doesn't go. Doesn't go. Jenkins finds Duren. Duren barrels into Gafford. Offensive foul. Much needed. Much needed. Oh, I know why the Pistons are 21-5. Like, the Pistons are a good team. A very good team. That's why it would be great if the Mavs could come out with the win, but it's clearly not going to happen now. Down 4. Flagg with it. Drives with his left. Flagg up. Off the backboard, no good. Tip out rebound, Gafford to Washington. Washington in the lane. Pro hop to Flagg. Flagg drives baseline, kicks it out to Washington. Shot fake. 5 on the shot clock. PJ in the lane. Floater is good. Finally, the Mavs get something to fall. 101-99. Four minutes remaining. And a foul is called because Jenkins gets fouled. Dennis Jenkins. I'll never forget his name now. My God. Oh, Anthony Davis is back in the game. That's cool. How about you make a fucking shot, AD? Cade to Jenkins. Jenkins, step back for 3. Oh my God. He missed it, but he absolutely cooked Brandon Williams. Marshall with the rebound. Up the court to Flagg. Flagg finds Naji. Naji in the lane. finds Davis. AD won't do shit with this. We know that. Flagg with 7 on the clock. Flagg drives off the glass. Can't get it to go. AD with the putback. Anthony Davis does something. He gets the offensive rebound. Puts it in. Tie game. 101 all. 3.5 left. Jaden Ivey gets a tough shot to go in the lane to give the Pistons the lead back. Flagg drives right. It's poked away by Cunningham. That is out of bounds. It will be Mavericks ball with 12 seconds left on the shot clock. 3:09 left in the game. This fucking team, man. I'll tell you what. This fucking team. AD. Down low to Marshall. Marshall in the lane. Gets fouled. Naji going to the line. 3:05 left. Mavs down 2. I would be shocked if Naji Marshall makes both of these free throws. Shocked if Naji Marshall makes both of these free throws. Makes the first one. 275 people in the building. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. What did I tell you about Naji Marshall not making both free throws? He missed the second. I know this team like the back of my fucking hand. There was no way he was making both. Cade has Naji on his hip, spins, fades, shoots off the back of the rim. Another offensive rebound for the Pistons because the Mavs don't know how to rebound, and Anthony Davis is soft as hell. Cade Cunningham for 3. No good. Another offensive rebound for the Pistons, but it goes right to Flagg. It's up the court to Marshall. Naji gets it to go. Mavericks lead. 104-103. 2.5 remain. Come on. Cunningham to Jenkins. Jenkins with the ball. Looking for something with 7. Finds Duren. Duren dribble hand off to Cade. Duren down the lane. Blocked by Coop. Blocked by Flagg. Davis behind the back dribble. Davis up the court to Brandon Williams. To Naji in the corner. Cross court to Washington. Almost threw it away. Finds Flagg at the free throw line. Flagg goes up. Puts it in! Puts it in! 106-103. Mavericks lead. Timeout. Detroit. Come on, man. Bickerstaff thought it was a goaltend. Let's see. Flagg puts it up. Off the rim. Oh, there is no doubt about it. That was a goaltend from Anthony Davis. Literally no doubt about it. I believe this is a reviewable play now. And the rim was grabbed as, so ball is definitely in the cylinder. The rim was also grabbed. You can't tell if it's by Stewart or Davis. Hit that sub button. Sub for Mavs dubs. 3-point lead for Dallas. I believe the basket's going to stand. I thought it was a goaltend, but what do I know? Again, the Pistons have gotten the short end of the stick in tonight's contest. Marshall sizing up Jenkins here. 3-point lead. 2 minutes to go. Come on, we got to close this out. Pistons going to inbound. It's Karis LeVert from the left hash mark. He's guarded by Cooper Flagg. LeVert gets the inbound to Cade. Cunningham, guarded by Marshall. Cunningham in the lane. Strong move with the right. And gets it to go. 106-105, Mavericks with the ball. Minute 50 remaining. Williams has it on the left. He'll cross court. Finds Anthony Davis at the top of the key. Davis for three. What a shitty shot from Anthony Davis. Why is he taking that? Minute and a half remaining. Cunningham on the right elbow. Reposts. He's got Naji. Cunningham fades. Scores. 1 point lead for the Pistons. Horn set for the Mavericks. Cooper Flagg gets it poked away by Duren. Flagg with 9. Flagg drives on Duren, gets past him. It's blocked by Stewart. Up the court goes Danis. Misses the layup, but he's fouled. First free throw for Danis is good. Unbelievable. The second, up and good as well. 3 point lead for Detroit. Disgusting basketball from Anthony Davis tonight. Timeout Mavericks. Mavs down 3. 59 seconds remaining. Simply insane. Just awful basketball in the last quarter and a half. Good thing number 3 showed up, though. Good thing number 3 showed up. Jason Kidd had the stones. He would close without him. I know that's unrealistic. All right. Back from commercial. Mavs getting ready to inbound from the left. Thompson in the game. Inbound to Flagg. Flagg has Stewart on him. Drives. Flagg in the lane. Gets it to go. It's a bad shot, but he got it to go. 109-108. Cunningham orchestrating the Pistons offense. Guarded by Washington. Stewart comes with the screen. Oh, they get the switch on Thompson. This is barbecue chicken for Cade. They send a second guy. Danis has it. Jenkins is blocked by AD. Mavericks ball, they lose it. PJ Washington lost the ball. Davis got the block. PJ Washington lost the ball. Davis gets the block. And then PJ just can't handle the rock. It was right to him and he couldn't handle it. Davis made a play. And Washington couldn't handle it. Bad teams find ways to lose, man. There is a 5-second differential between the game and shot clock here. You have to wonder if the Mavericks are going to play the foul game or play it straight up. I think you have to foul. I don't think there's enough time here. Don't think there's enough time. We're going to a review to see if the shot clock should reset. Washington had both hands on the ball. Washington had both hands on the ball. I think this is imminent possession by the Mavericks and the shot clock should have properly reset. I do believe that. 500 people in the building. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Yeah. I mean, Washington has the ball with both hands. This has to be a shot clock reset, in my opinion. If not, though, it's Pistons ball with like a second left on the shot clock. We'll see what Secaucus and the officials have to say here. Who you got? DAL for the Mavs, DET for the Pistons. Let me know in the comments. DAL for the Mavs, DET for the Pistons. Or M or P, whatever you want to do. Let me know. John Goble at the scores table, reviewing the play. .2 seconds left. Let's see what the officials have to say here. Still in the midst of a review. Keep letting me know who you got. M for the Mavs, P for the Pistons. I believe the shot clock should reset here, if I'm being honest. Here we go. Oh my God. They called it a shot clock violation because the ball never hit the rim. And this is going to be Mavericks basketball. I cannot believe how poorly this game has been officiated, but I take it nonetheless. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Sub for Mavs Dubs. This is a live sub counter. It'll tick every time someone subscribes. Hit that sub button. Mavs down 1. 28.3 seconds to go. With the ball. Mavs with the timeout as well. The Mavs. The officials are still at the scores table. All right, it looks like we're good now. They got everything sorted out. Flagg gets the inbound from Washington. Flagg brings it across. Washington sets a screen. Coop down the lane with the left. Jumper good! Cooper Flagg gives the Mavs the lead. 15 seconds left. Mavs up 1. No timeout called by Detroit. Cunningham with 10. Mavs trap. Cunningham kicks it out. Stole. Oh! AD got the steal, but they called a foul. You have to challenge this, Jason Kidd. Oh, the Mavs don't have a challenge left because they used it earlier. Oh, yeah. AD fouls Isaiah Stewart trying to get the steal. His knee goes into the back of his knee. Oh, my God. Davis almost made an unbelievable play. And it was a foul. Mavs up 1. Stewart with 2 free throws. 1 to tie. No good! No good! No good! You got to rebound like your life depends on it here, Dallas. If he makes it, it's a tie game. If he misses it, Mavs might win. Rebound like your life depends on it. Stewart. Good. Tie game. 110 all. 3.4 seconds left. Woo! Who you got? M for the Mavs. P for the Pistons. 700 people in the building. Hit that thumbs up icon. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know who you got, as the Mavericks have a chance to win this game here at the buzzer. Mavericks have a chance to win this game at the buzzer. I need a Cooper Flagg buzzer beater like I need oxygen to breathe. I don't care who makes it. It'd be awesome if Coop did, but I don't care who does. Oh my goodness. 3.4 seconds. Mavs have a chance to beat the number 1 team in the East right here, right now. Cooper Flagg in his last week as an 18-year-old. Appreciate the super chat. We'll get it on screen after this play / the game. The right hash is where it'll be inbounded from. PJ Washington is the inbounder. PJ has the ball in his hand now. PJ gets it inbound to Clay. Thompson for the win! Rims out. Oh my God. That ball's halfway down. Clay had a 10-foot floater. It is, halfway down and it misses. You're joking. Oh my God. How does that not go down? Clay he's smiling because he doesn't know how it doesn't go down. Well, we've got overtime here at the American Airlines Center. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. 700 people in the building. Sub for Mavs Dubs. If you want more Mavericks watch parties like this, well, hit that subscribe button. We're going to OT. Clay just missed a wide open floater. It was halfway down. They should. It was halfway down and it didn't go. So we're going to overtime with the Detroit Pistons. Unbelievable. Need Cooper. Anthony Davis has played one of the worst games he's ever played. Got an open look. Detroit defended the inbound very well. Clay was the only open option. Got himself open. Baseline floater. Goes halfway down. Rims out. Flagg's playing pretty well. AD playing horrifically. It's disgusting hoops from him, but we need him in these 5 minutes. Come on. Appreciate that. Are you staying? Oh, okay, cool. Shout out to Connell. Shout out to Marsh. Hit that subscribe button. Sub for Mavs Dubs. Sub for Mavs Dubs. Boy, oh boy. This game is absolutely bonkers, folks. This game is absolutely bonkers. The Pistons stage an 18-point comeback. B-Ball News, you are getting banned for that, my friend. Wow. Mavericks have 4 players with 3+ blocks. First time in team history. AD and Duren at the tip circle to begin OT. AD wins the tip. Brandon Williams has the rock. Williams has it in the lane. Gets fouled. B. Will go to the line here. Oh my goodness. And Williams at the free throw line for a pair. Gotta make them both. Gotta make them both. Makes the first. Williams, I trust to make the free throws. First one good. Second one up and good. Williams makes both. Mavs have a 2-point lead here in overtime. Cunningham brings it up the court for the Pistons. Cade in the lane. Traveled, didn't call it. He's guarded closely by Naji. He drives baseline. Cade up and, what a strong move by Cade Cunningham to get that one to go. AD played good defense on the help. Cunningham, stronger finish. He's got 27, 9, and 9. Here's Flagg. Cooper with the left, behind the back, in the lane, looking for something. Pivots, finds Anthony Davis. Davis, step back. No good. I hate him, man. I hate how he plays basketball. Tie game. Cunningham loses it out of bounds. Mavs ball. I absolutely hate how AD plays hoops, man. I really, really do. Mavs ball, tie game here. Brandon Williams at the top of the key. Williams in the lane, backs it out, crosses over. Williams step back from 15 off the side of the backboard. No good. Cunningham the rebound. Cade in the lane, lays it up. No good. Cooper Flagg the board for Dallas. Traded misses here. AD gets fouled by Dennis Jenkins. And that was a smart foul by him. As Flagg just threw it up there, that was going to be an easy 2 for AD. Jenkins intentionally fouls Anthony Davis. Side out for the Mavs. Flagg's got it. Flagg. Guarded by Stewart. Flagg drives left. Flagg in the lane. Flagg off the glass. Anthony Davis with the putback. Flagg went high off the glass and AD slams home the putback. Naji Marshall, stupid foul on Cunningham. Dumb foul by Naji Marshall on Cade. AD started out 0 for 8. He is now 6 of 9. Nice. Sub for Mavs Dubs. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Here is Jenkins. Jenkins to Cunningham. Cade in the lane. Floater. No good. Rebound Williams. Loses it. The Mavs finally get a rebound and they lose it. Cade. Javonte Green wide open 3. No good. They get the rebound and they hold it this time. Thank God. Williams with the ball halfway through overtime. Williams to Marshall. Naji in the lane. Washington shot fake. Washington kicks it out. Around the horn. Williams 3. Short. Way short. Up the court to Isaiah Stewart. Euro step. Left-handed lay. No good. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Across the court to Cade for 3. No good again. Washington the board. Mavs are getting lucky here. 2 minutes to go. AAC on their feet. Davis stripped, out of bounds, loses the ball. Timeout, Detroit. Davis is so bad. Like, he is having such a horrific game. He's still got 13 and 3 blocks. Clearly loses the ball out of bounds. The Mavericks are 1 of 5 from the field. The Pistons are 1 of 6 in this OT. Gotta get a stop here. You're up 2. Minute 57 left. This is a must stop for the Dallas Mavericks right here. Must stop with the minute 57 remaining in overtime. Hit that like button if you haven't already. As the Mavericks trying to win this game after blowing an 18-point lead against the number 1 team in the East. Again, the Mavs are up 2. They have 2 timeouts. No challenges remaining for either team. Pistons will advance this to the front court. Caris LeVert to inbound. They've got Flagg on the ball. Dennis will get the inbound. Jenkins, excuse me. Cunningham spins on Flagg, puts it up and in. Great. I mean, Cade is having himself a hell of a game tonight. Tied back up at 114. Minute 45 left in the game. Absolute foul. Cunningham pushes Washington, no call. Flagg at the top. Crossed over Cunningham. Cunningham plays good defense. Flagg downloaded. Davis slams it home. AD gives the Mavs the 2-point lead once again. 90 seconds remain. Cunningham. He gets trapped. Throws it to Dennis at the nail. Wide open 3 for Caris LeVert. No good. Rebound Flagg. Yes. He had a wide open shot and missed it. Mavs ball, chance to make it a 2-possession ball game. Here's Coop. Drives left. Gets it stripped by Cade out of bounds. Yep. Absolutely clean defense. No doubt about it. It's clean. Mavericks up 2. Pistons with the ball. Cunningham brings it up for Detroit. Double screen. Cade. Kicks it out to Isaiah Stewart. It's back with Cade now. Mavs switch well. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Cunningham. Step back. 3. Rims out. Marshall the rebound. 12-second differential between the game and shot clock. Flagg with it on the logo. Flagg for 3. No good. 2-point game, Mavs lead. Pistons with the ball. Cunningham drives, shoots. No good. Tip no good. Fighting for the rebound. Duren has it. Duren goes up, no good. Davis has it. What's the call? The Mavs get the timeout. Yes. It's Mavs ball with 0.9 seconds left. 0.9 seconds left. It's Mavs ball. Unbelievable what we're seeing right now. Unbelievable. .9 seconds remaining. Davis grabbed the ball. Kidd called immediate timeout. Cunningham missed the step back three. Flagg missed the three to give the Mavs the dagger. The Mavs are up 2. .9 seconds left. Their basketball. Bickerstaff said he was calling timeout when we had the ball. Mavs ball, .9 seconds left. They inbound it here. They get it to Davis, who gets fouled immediately. It's a good foul, too. Let's see if Anthony Davis can make both free throws. I highly doubt he can. Highly doubt he can. Oh my, that was a foul to give. That was a foul to give, so AD isn't shooting the free throws. Mavs get another inbound. 0.6 seconds left. Washington has the inbound. Got it stolen, but no time is left. The Mavs win! The Mavs win the game! What a win for the Dallas Mavericks! Beating the #1 team in the Eastern Conference. 116, 114 in overtime. Oh, what a win for the Mavs. What a win for the Mavs. Are you kidding me? Spam those W's in the chat. What a win. My God, did they need that. They blew an 18-point lead. They went to overtime. They had numerous chances to finish that game. Man, that was hard fought against one of the league's best teams. Despite a shit performance from Anthony Davis, the Mavericks go on to win in overtime. 116, 114. Holy shit. Cooper Flagg with 23 and 10, 3 blocks tonight. Woo! What a win for this team. After the loss against Utah, they bounce back. They get a win against Detroit. Man, if they had beaten the Jazz, just think about where they'd be right now. Let's go! Let's go, man. Come on. Damn, that was a big one, man. Sigh of relief on that one. Sigh of relief on that one. All right, y'all. I'm going to get on out of here. I'm going to film a video that'll go out on the channel tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But appreciate all of the support y'all have given me tonight. Oh, we got a super chat I need to show. Excuse me. I forgot about that. Super chat we need to show. Haha. This one's from Cam. It says Pistons will smash the Mavs. Scoreboard! 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 Mavs win! Mavs win! Jay Owens, let's go. Soto, victory. You ain't got to tell me twice, brother. I will take that victory shot. Oh! Poured this one up to the brim. Yeah, boy. Come on, man. Come on. Sheesh, that one felt good, bro. That one felt good. Sigh of relief more than anything. All right, y'all. I'm going to get on out of here. Appreciate all the support. Shout out to the Pistons fans in the chat as well. Love y'all too. You still watch with us. You took an L tonight. We got the dub, which we desperately needed. That one. That's a hell of a win for this team, man. Hell of a win. Yes. All right. That's going to do it. Video on the channel tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. Appreciate all the support tonight. And as always, let's go Mavs.